Welcome to Karen's Coffee Chat, some real talk with ADHD. I feel like I'm making this into a little series. Well, today we're talking about feeling like a failure. Yeah, let's dive into that one. Welcome, my name is Karen. Like I said, it's Karen's Coffee Chat time. And I'm the body and mind transformation coach for women with ADHD. So I talk all about exercise, nutrition, and the mental game around it, because that's really what's causing us to self-sabotage. You know what to do. You know to eat healthy. You know to go move your body. But for some reason, you just can't seem to stick with it. And that's because we're diving in deep on what's causing us to keep self-sabotaging. And that's what my channel is about. Plus, I want you to thrive in your body, in your fitness, in your health, so you can feel so incredibly confident to do whatever activity your monkey mind wants to go try, like going on a weekend hike with friends and knowing you have the stamina and energy to keep up, or dropping in a fun fitness class and feeling like, yeah, I can do this. I don't want you to just manage your health. I want you to absolutely thrive. So welcome. And I've been doing this Real Talk Coffee Chat series, which is an unedited videos. I do them in one take and I drink coffee, but half the time I let it go cold because I forget to drink it. So mug warmers, little mug warmers, sort of lifesavers for ADHD, by the way. I feel like I need a sponsorship because I love them so much. But before I completely forget what I'm talking about today, we're diving into failureism, feeling like a failure. Yeah. Because this is something that I've been working through quite intensely the last couple weeks. And if you're part of my email community, you've definitely gotten a good handful of emails about feeling like a failure. Where growing up, whether you knew you had ADHD or not, it felt like you're always trying to keep up to everyone. And then you go into adulthood and it's the same thing. You feel like, oh, once I get here, I'll feel like I achieved. I feel like I'm, met the threshold and I'm the same as everyone else, or I've gotten to where I needed to be. But it's never the case. We constantly feel like we're trying to keep up. We're not doing enough. We're not good enough. We're a failure, especially if we don't do all of the 352 things on our to-do list. Then we failed. And the thing is, our to-do list never gets done. It's just going to keep getting longer. It's a lie I keep telling myself. I'm like, I'm just going to finish these 10 things and then I won't have a to-do list and I'll be free to just enjoy life. And then for some reason, 20 more things come onto the list the next day. Yeah, sneaky things just come back onto the to-do list. So your to-do list will never be empty. Trust me. So how can we stop feeling like we're a failure and we're always trying to keep up? Well, what if you asked yourself, I am doing enough. What I'm doing right now is enough. And that I'm worthy and I'm loved just as I am right now. That I'm good enough with what I'm doing right now. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go a bit further. What if you did less than what you're doing now and you were still good enough and you were still worthy and still were loved unconditionally? Oh, that's hard. That's really hard to sit with. What if you did way less? What if you did nothing and that was enough? And that you're worthy and loved unconditionally? Oh, those are some things to really dive into. And it's really hard to sit with. This idea that if I do less, I can receive more, I can be more. Something I've been sitting with. So I try to change it. If I do less, I'm still good enough. Because what I believe is that the more I do, the more I feel like I'm enough. The more worthy I feel. So attached to my own self-worth. Doing lots of things, working on a business or in your career, or exercising, all things all the time because you love them is fantastic. But if you're doing them because deep inside you're like, I need to do more because that means I'm finally worthy and I'm finally good enough. That's not the right way to approach it. And that was my story for a really long time. Join the email community if you want to learn more about that. I go really deep on my whole journey to where I have gotten to today. So this is not something that you're just going to be like, I'm going to change this overnight, problem solved. It's something you need to keep working on and reminding yourself and digging in deeper of, why do I feel like I'm constantly a failure? Why do I feel like I constantly need to do more, or that what I'm doing isn't enough? And this is something I work with, obviously, on my own, but also with clients, where we dive really deep into why is this coming up for us and how can we start to change that. But the homework I want to give you today is to journal on that, to ask yourself those questions. If I did what I'm doing right now and I believed that was enough, what feelings come up for me? If I did less and knew that that was enough and I was enough and I was still a successful person, what feelings come up? And if I did nothing and believed that I'm good enough and I'm perfect and I'm not a failure, all those words, what feelings come up? And really feel them. Because our bodies hold these feelings and they tell us more than our brain is going to tell us. It just tricks us, our brain. A little trickster up there. And then try on the belief this week. I want you just to ask yourself, what if I did less and I was still worthy, was still loved, and that was good enough? What if doing less was good enough? What if doing less actually got me further? A great analogy or example of this, where I just did in the video about this, is doing less, can I have more? What if doing less meant asking for help, and a simple ask for help crossed like 10 things off my list? Well, I did less, I just asked for help, and I received more because 10 things got crossed off my to-do list. But instantly we feel like, but I didn't do them, so I'm not good enough. But what if that wasn't true? What if you were always good enough, and you can ask for help, and you can start to change how you look at yourself? So this video, I'm not giving you the answer to life, the secret to life, like I do in some of my fitness videos, but I'm giving you stuff to start to uncover what feelings come up, maybe where this is stemming from, because it's a process and something. The first step of the process is starting to recognize that and knowing that you're worthy, you're loved, no matter what you do or don't do. No matter how hard that feels right now, trust that that is true. So do that homework, that heavy, deep homework, really hard homework. And I want you to comment below with an emoji. Let's do a heart emoji. Let's do whatever color heart emoji you want, saying that you made it to the end of the video and you're doing the homework. And you can't see Luna the cat. She's right beneath the camera. Oh, there she is. Hello, Luna. These real talk coffee chat videos, I go full on ADHD, so thanks for sticking with me. And lastly, if you want to hear more about my journey, my very deep, intense, bumpy journey to where I am today with fitness, of coming from a place of loving fitness to obsessing over it to feeling like it was this huge chore to back to like this easy, fun thing in my life that gets results, then definitely check the link below to join my email community. Plus you get my free morning and night routine that works for ADHD. So I share more of that in my email community. Actually, I share all of that in my email community. Let's get real. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, if you're ready to dive into these blocks and actually work through them consistently, Luna, don't knock the camera, I'm watching you, then check the link below for the Fitness Identity course. It's my signature program, how I work with women one-to-one like yourself for transformational change in body and mind. That is it today before Luna knocks the camera down. Bye, guys.